Make us a cup of Izzy.
Thing is, I see you, I hate you. Black Lives Matter.
Jelani. Hey, I'm Jasendra.
And I'm Izzy.
And you're watching
Jelani.
Welcome back. As you can tell today by the theme. I don't even know what the theme is, but you know.
Basically, today is technically Pancake Day, but by the time this video comes back, Pancake Day will probably be over.
Yes.
And I guess we have this whole breakfast brunch thing going on, so why not?
Yes.
Always just vibes on the line. We might be late at the party, but at least we arrived at the party. That's what that matters, you know what I mean?
That's very, very true.
Exactly.
Today what we're doing, we're having like a big discussion about our friendship. And this idea was inspired by Ricky and Denzel's podcast because like I was listening to one of their episodes and it was literally called Are We Friends? And they were just talking about how like one time they fell out. They were just saying their feelings of how they felt at that time.
It was a break.
Yeah, it was a break. They took a break, yep.
So that's why I inspired the whole topic and discussion.
I think the first thing to ask is, you know, like, have we ever taken a break?
Well, first thing is first, let me try a pancake because I'm scared, okay? When I made this...
Oh yeah, made by Izzy.
No, if it doesn't taste nice, it's not made by me because I had to work with what I got.
Izzy has been cooking a lot, you know, huh?
We just said we're just gonna go with vibes because you can't really... We hope for the best.
Okay, I'm gonna taste this first to see.
You taste it first. I need to hide it in some Nutella because I'm not tasting nothing.
No, don't drain it in Nutella, fam. Did you even remember to put sugar in it?
No, I didn't. They didn't say put sugar. It just said it was a pancake mix. It just said 1 egg.
Chapati.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 egg and what's it called? Some water. And I had to use my eyes to measure. Have we ever taken a break? That was the question. From my knowledge, I don't think we've ever taken a break.
Okay.
Like, what's a break?
Like where we just fall out and then we just don't speak. Like
in technical terms, we haven't really taken a break per se. Like, okay, we need a break from each other. I don't think that's ever really came alive. So
I think what's helped is that because we go to different unis and we live in 2 different cities. Technically, that's us kind of taking a break. I feel like distance makes it better because if me and Izzy actually lived together or like lived in this, it would be horrible.
Like people say, like distance makes the heart go fonder and stuff, and then you learn to like get to know each other, understand each other more, and to let's have your own space. We need that space so we can actually be ourselves. So we don't become like a oh my god, it's Senga and Izzy 24/7, you know, like we need to be individual people, like our own circle, our own things going on.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have happened if we went to the same uni.
Yeah, I don't think it would have because it's not even like it wouldn't even have been like, okay, you don't need to explore. It kind of would have just been like a mutual thing, like, okay, you're here, I'm here, like, why are we not chilling together, you know?
I agree.
Yes it was.
But yeah, I agree. Hotter. You don't see the steam coming out. You didn't see the steam, huh? You have to wait.
My throat just...
No one told you to start. No one told you.
Why do you make it so hot like this?
Because it's made straight from the kettle, fam.
Yeah, but you put a little bit more milk. Some of the things that annoy me about Izzy, like in terms of like when I'm trying to get my opinions.
Negative, you see?
I've been waiting to say this. I've been waiting to say this all my life.
No, I just need to let everybody know because that's literally what they were talking about. They were like, okay, like how do you feel? And like obviously Denzel was like, oh, when I took this break, I was having the time of my life. Okay, anyway, no need to talk about that podcast if you haven't heard it, go on here, okay? Some of the things that I feel like I'm misunderstood in this friend dynamic and sometimes it just gets me upset is like when I'm trying to like voice out a reason why I'm mad and he doesn't see my point of view. Like sometimes I could literally get mad and like tell him like, oh okay, this has made me mad because the way I communicate, I'm a communicator, like not even a communicator, but like when I get angry or somebody makes me feel a type of way in certain situations, like with Izzy, if he makes me feel a type of way, I'm gonna let him know how he feels. And there's other people where like he's more of that person, like, you know, if if you say something and it makes him feel a type of way, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, he likes to like give it time because he doesn't want to say something hurtful, you know. But yeah, so we kind of clash on that. And sometimes like when I'm telling him like, oh, you made me mad, da 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 da, I feel like, I don't know if it's a defense mechanism, but like he'd be like, yep, you should be mad at yourself for getting mad. Like it's some of the things that he says, and even it makes me aggravated even more. Like I'm like, what? Why? Like there's no need, you know. I feel like sometimes you don't read my emotions, or like you don't take what I'm saying.
Thing is, I see you, I hate you. Black Lives Matter.
Oh my God! Is it no? We're not doing this again. That's part 2 again.
But sometimes I just think there's no need to get mad. It's just you wanting to get mad. It's just you wanting to fight me. That's it. Like sometimes in my head I'm thinking, she's doing this for attention. You would make plans in your head and then you expect me to follow through. Like when you said, oh, Malcolm and Marie, when you thought we were gonna watch it together, you said that in your head. You did not say it to me.
You know what? I will bring up Twitter screenshots from the DMs, because before it even came out, like this was like 4 months ago.
You went like, I already made a tweet about it, and then
I didn't see that.
And then you just came out of the blue and said, oh, we shall be tuning. I said, no, we're not. I will be tuning in from this side. And then you got mad. Like, okay. And then
I didn't get mad.
And then you would do this whole scenario in your head, and then you think I'm just supposed to know what happened. That's how I see. Like you expect me to just somehow know.
Because I know.
So how would I know?
I know a lot of things about you. Like I know. I thought you were supposed to do the same thing too.
Thing is, I know. But I can't just think, like this will sound so weird and petty because we can only talk about TV shows, but if it's like a Netflix show, okay, even if I'm in Birmingham and you're in Leicester, I'm not going to scream and say that, okay, I saw something cool, okay, now I have to wait for Chisenga to watch it.
That's not the same thing, is it?
That's why but that's mostly what your arguments are about. You would see something, I was watching, you'd be like, oh my God, Izzy, we're supposed to watch this together, and I'm thinking, no, we're not, because I'm over here and you're over there.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm trying to say.
I think I'm understanding very well.
I don't think you understand it very well.
Okay, explain.
Right now, you know?
Explain what you think I'm not understanding.
Let me get burnt one more time. My point is, it's not even about the movie. My point is, when I decide to make quality time with you, like to just watch things with you, you don't like that.
When
and
you
the
decide.
Yeah, but like you never come to me and say, oh, Chisenga, we're gonna watch this together. Like I'm always the one deciding things. And it's like sometimes like I get it, like the way we watch things are different, and like obviously people might find me annoying, like if I'm talking or like I'm saying every single thing that's happening, like yeah, I've tried to stop it, but it's like I'm always making plans to watch things with you, but you never reciprocate the same energy. And when I do make plans to watch one thing, sometimes Izzy, you can agree, sometimes you do forget that, okay, we're supposed to watch this show together, and you end up watching it with somebody else, and I'll confront you about it, and then you'll be like, oh, you're mad by yourself, you can't play this game. And it's like, it's just the way you respond. Like I would appreciate it. Like I'm not saying don't go and watch with that person. Like if it happens, okay? Because I'm not saying like I'm perfect, like I've never done such a thing. But it's like I would appreciate it if I'm showing my emotions and I'm telling you how I feel. I would appreciate if you can acknowledge it.
I acknowledge it. I even see where you come from as
but
well.
It just doesn't feel like you do acknowledge it when we're speaking in that way, because it's like I could tell you I'm mad, and it's like you respond back with something like, oh, you're mad by yourself, or yep, you should be mad. And it's like,
because sometimes you're all mad at yourself. Whenever I said you're mad by yourself is when you do something, when you make a plan in your head and somehow you expected me to follow through. And let's say you said, okay, you plan to watch something with me. Now you want me to wait 3 times when the whole TL has seen, the whole world has seen it. And now I'm the last one to watch it. Spoilers have happened. And I'm still waiting.
Yes. I'm seeing it from your point of view. But the way I am as a person and the way I'm wired, if somebody says they're gonna watch this with me, like I proper do wait. Even if like I see a spoiler, I'll try to not be on certain platforms because of that.
Then
and
now,
I do
now you want me to
understand.
just stop being on social media because of that one show.
You see, now you just...
No, that's what you're saying. You want me to just stop everything and sit in a shoe box.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, to agree and disagree to be honest.
Yeah, to agree and disagree. I feel like I've said a lot of cons. What's something that I do
that annoys me?
Yeah.
I feel like the main one that what you do to actually annoy me, you treat me in second place, you know, but without realizing it. For someone who claims
my family is watching this. Everybody is watching this. Even the stage of it, they'll be like, what? Second place! Everybody that's supposed to be at first #1. Everybody's screaming.
no, you have to like.
But go on.
Let me tell you how it works in this dynamic, because I'm not saying I have to be like #1 all the time.
Just to go off, because everybody, even my own mom is screaming now. But you know what, to go off.
Okay.
You're the one that I adjust my laugh when I'm talking to the phone because I'm having too much fun.
That's because I'm fun to be around. You laugh kiki with me. That's normal.
Okay.
But I just think in certain situations you really like to put me in second place. For an example, that's actually really good would be like, just like phone calls as well. Okay, now listen to this. Me when I'm with other people, I'd always pick up your call. Like no matter who it is, I always pick it up. But when that's on your side, even if it's something small like, I don't know, I want to say hi, good morning, good evening, whatever it is, it's always, nope, can't pick up, I'm with so and so. And in my head I'm thinking, it's not even that big of a deal. But then I don't know, like you haven't done it just the one time though.
Yeah.
I've seen a pattern, and it may not even just be that one person either. But I've seen, and I always do it, I'm thinking, okay, you're busy, whatever, you gotta do you. But then I feel like in my mind I'm thinking, that is so funny, you know.
I had no idea you felt this way, and I'm glad that you brought it up right now. And I think from my point of view, I don't feel like it's kind of like making you feel bad or in a way of like putting you in second place. Like I understand exactly where you're coming from. You see? Anyway, but no, like I understand exactly where you're coming from, and I don't know, like the only reason why I do it is because like, it's not even because like, oh, I can't pick up because this person is mad at the other person, but like I'm very good at reading people's facial expressions, and the fact that when this happened is like I read people's facial expressions and I'm thinking, oh, like here we go again, like not even necessarily like, oh,
let me stop you right
anything.
there, because the funny thing is when you're with me and that other person calls, you still pick up.
Okay.
And you still reply back. It's never, oh sorry, I'm with Izzy. It's you always, we went shopping and you have a whole phone call. But if that was the other way around, you wouldn't
it
have
wouldn't
done
happen, yeah. Okay.
Now you see the issue.
Yeah, I see the issue. I see the issue.
But I don't feel in second. I just feel like it's not the same energy. Because that person is not first place, we all know that now. Well, we
my God! Oh my God!
I just have to put it out there before someone is starting to enjoy popcorn and think they did something.
I'm really not even going too much detail before people get triggered and start reporting this video. I receive it, and my bad you felt that way, but now I know, and I'll pick up on it, you know. Great communication. Thank you for coming to Jelani. Great table talk. I just I have a lot of trauma with calling people best friends, and yeah, that's all I could say. I have a lot of trauma with calling people best friends, but sometimes I feel like when you introduce me to other people, I feel like you feel like you're forced to say it because that's how I introduce you to all my other friends.
I'm never gonna lie, it's true. I am, every time I've said it, it's actually been my force. Because, and keep in mind, because I remember we had this conversation as well about why I never call you my best friend. But then when I introduce you, people already know. I'm thinking, okay, let's change you my best friend. Like, it's like a type, I did this like, they already know.
I feel it all the time.
The thing is, people know like you're my friend, like you already know you're my best friend already. So for me to just add that extra line, to me, it's like, what's the need of it? But if we both didn't say it, it's like we already see each other, like we don't need people to validate it, like, okay, you know what? That's the best friend.
When I introduce you to people as my best friend, you feel like I'm forcing it or like I'm trying.
No, because that's just who you are. You like to do all that kind of stuff. That's who you are.
Bringing a lot of things up today, aren't we?
Friendly. This is the premium version of Jelani.
This is what he does all the time. Whenever I had a problem with this, he'll be like, save it for the camera. I'm like, what? I'm like,
It's Jenna in the making.
do you know what makes me mad about you? You're like, we'll speak about it tomorrow on the camera. And I'm like, what the hell? I also have this like, it's not even like a fear, but I just feel like, you see, when your career takes off, you're gonna forget me, and oh my god, I'm actually so dramatic. There's no need for me to be this dramatic.
And the pancake is there. The pancake day is special.
If I see my ugly crying voice with this Jelani kissing, we're not gonna be friends. Okay. There's a fear where it's like you're not gonna wanna associate yourself with me, and
where did this come from?
this is just a genuine feeling.
Yeah, but that feeling had to come from something.
It didn't come from anywhere. It's just like
I don't think it works like that.
It does. Are you telling me how my feelings work?
I think that's how all feelings have a little meaning behind it. So
There's
it must have
no
been an
meaning,
opportunity where I
but
could
there's
be
no.
behind.
That's just is just a fear.
But
It didn't come from anywhere. I wish I could tell you where it comes from, but it didn't come from anywhere.
Because it must have been a situation where you felt, oh my god, yeah.
There was never a situation, to be honest.
So you're just scared of the air. But
I'm
you're
not
scared of the
it.
future.
Okay. I mean, you could say that.
So you're scared of me being successful.
People are intimidated by my success.
Here we go. I'm so tired of this.
Because that's what I'm hearing.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, don't forget me in it.
Let's talk about our dynamic as friends, you know, that people don't understand.
We're ending it on a good note.
Yeah, in my mind, our friendship is based like a Disney Channel movie.
Not Disney. You know what? We can never go to like something grown. It's always Disney Channel or a cartoon. Like
It really
what
is.
people think we're Tom and Jerry.
People think, oh, we just became friends overnight, and that's why nobody understands why we are.
Oh, it was a process. Like I didn't even see this coming, you know.
No one saw it coming, but then we worked through it, and so for someone new to come in now and to see us, they'll be like, wow.
Like we don't need to explain. Yeah, I understand now what you mean about like calling you best friend and validating and everything else, but I'm still gonna do it. But it's fine if you don't do it anymore. So if you ever call me best friend in front of people, I'm gonna slap you. Okay? Yeah, I just feel like we don't need to like validate how we deal with certain things or like how our friendship actually works to people, because nobody understands it except from us. Like, is this actually that one person that I can actually go to? Like, even if I thought he does something that's bothering me, like I will tell him right there and then. Well, not right there and then, but eventually I'll tell him. Even us being at this stage is funny to me.
It's funny to me.
We needed all of that process in order for us to understand this. We see each other.
So I don't feel like there's no one who can actually just come in between us and say our whole storyline.
And a lot of people have tried. The family have tried to break everybody up.
Your friends have tried.
Oh,
my friends can never.
I hate you so much.
Well, what can I say?
I feel like we've shared a lot of
I think the purpose of this video is for people to understand that friendship, it takes a lot of work. It doesn't just happen overnight. And it's more about the understanding. Because I feel like there's friendship, there's best friends, and there's like a different level you have to unlock.
Yeah.
That's why I always laugh when people can compare themselves to me. Like, it's like, what are you comparing to here? Because that's like me
When
coming.
we're only on level 1.
So, but that's the whole point of this video, guys.
Yeah, but I hope you took
something.
I hope you learned.
Yeah,
I hope you learned and took something. Thank you for watching Jelani, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Support our husband, support yours right back.
And don't forget to catch up with us on all our socials, so you know
everything will be down below.
Yep, everything will be down below. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye everyone.